character, please?
Pass.
Hold on. I'm gonna start the stream. I'm sure it's good. The viewers are gonna want to see.
Clay.
We're good.
Okay. Just Clay, no last name?
Yeah, no, there's Radon.
Ooh! The consul?
Ever heard of him? That's me,
No.
bitch.
Okay. Richard.
Butch.
That's it.
Alatar.
Full name,
then
everybody.
first name's-
I don't need
first
just
name's
one
full name?
name, please.
Alatar.
Isaac.
Full name.
It's okay. Full name: Recording Room Usher, Factory Unit 6, aka Rufus.
Fuck yeah.
I gotta play it.
Okay, what is the full name?
Recording Room Usher, Factory Unit 6.
Quick ass name.
Yeah, the names don't come natural.
Factory what? 6?
Factory Unit 6.
Units.
Pay attention.
Got it. Thank you. Sorry, that's a lot.
Richard, what was your name again?
aka
Butch
Rufus.
Alatar.
Butch Cat.
No, not
Bitch,
bitch.
what?
Butch Alatar.
Butch.
That's with a
Alatar.
T. Alatar.
Alatar.
Oh, okay.
All right, champ.
Jordan,
Oh yeah.
the piece de resistance.
Peace.
What's that mean?
My name is Darrow Sparrow.
Yeah. Please spell that for me, and I hope to God it's how I think it is.
It's DARROWSPARROW.
What's your middle name? I'm guessing M.
Jack.
Darrow M Sparrow.
William.
Oh, Darrow Sparrow. Excellent. Okay. With that, I have all the information I need. This game's gonna be a little bit more freeform and stuff. We're gonna be making up a lot of shit on the fly. If you guys are there for Nevin's one shot, it's kind of gonna be like that. It's just kind of goofy. Whatever
there.
lore you weren't, so you missed all of the fun. Whatever lore we make up during the session, I'll try to like rein it in within the grips of the world. But you know, if you don't know the town you grew up in, you can make it up, or if you have a specific one in mind, just say it. If you know the world. With that being said, you guys ready for me to speak at you for a few minutes?
Do it, brother.
Me personally, I am.
And ready.
Okay.
Hey, roll me up.
We begin. Where's my... Oh, I had it queued up and it's gone. There we go. That'll work. Exandria. A world shaped by gods, torn by titans, and forever scarred by the touch of war and magic. Its history is written in the crumbled stones of long-forgotten civilizations and the whispers of arcane forces that still linger in the air. From the deserts of Marquette to the tundrad hills of Isilra to the storm-swept isles of the Lucidian Ocean, the world endures, alive yet never at peace. The year is 835 PD, post-divergence. To the east lies the continent of Wildmount, where history and ambition collide in an unrelenting struggle. Here, the gods' will and mortal ambition shape kingdoms, from the imperial grandeur of the Dwendalian Empire to the shadowed halls of the Kryn dynasty. For years, tensions have brewed beneath the surface, but now those tensions have boiled over. War has come to Wildmount once again. The Dwendalian Empire, in its arrogance and fear of losing control, has raised its banners high, and the Kryn dynasty, seeking the surface world's light and land, has answered with their own. In the heart of the Ashkeeper Peaks to the east, two armies stand on the brink of destruction, each side poised for a conflict that could reshape the very balance of power in the world. No one knows who fired the first shot, but for years the tensions have been boiling. Rumors drift through the lands like smoke on the wind. Some say it was the greed of the Empire. Others whisper of betrayal by a wandering band of mercenaries. Some even claim that darker forces, cults of forbidden, forgotten gods, have meddled in the shadows, eager to fan the flames of war for their own ends. And yet, as war rages on the front lines, life carries on in the places forgotten by the kings and generals. One such place is the city of Yrossa, a crumbling relic of the past. Once a proud and vibrant city, now it stands as a fading memory, a place where dreams wither under the weight of time and ambition turns to dust. The streets of Yrossa are filled with those who have nowhere else to go, refugees from the cities, traders from the distant shores, and those who live in the shadows, making a life in the underbelly of a dying city. But yet, Yrossa is more than it seems. Strange occurrences have begun to plague the city. Whispers of creatures in the night, unseen forces stirring beneath the earth, and the growing power of a mysterious group known as the Iron Veil. They claim to offer protection from the chaos spreading across the boundless fields and hills of central Wynandir. But their methods are ruthless, and their true motives, well, they remain shrouded in secrets. As the war consumes the land and the world trembles on the brink of chaos, Yrossa stands at a crossroads. In this city of forgotten glories and simmering unrest, the true battle for the future of Wildemount may begin. Welcome to Yrossa, and welcome to Wildemount.
We're here.
Let me change. As you can see, Yrossa stands not too far from the central standing of the Dwendalian Empire, with the capital city being Rexentrum, where the king and its beloved army lies. Yrossa lies not too far to the most northern bounds of the Dwendalian Empire's influence. As we focus in not on the story of wars to the east, but on the simple city at the center, we focus in on Yrossa as it stands as a fading monument to a once thriving city, now a shell of its former self. Tucked away in the northwest, far from the immediate front lines in the war, Yrossa has become a city abandoned by prosperity and forgotten by the powerful. The streets of Yrossa are narrow and winding, a labyrinth of stone and brick that shows its age in every crack and broken corner. Buildings lean precariously, their once proud facades chipped and torn, and many of them are abandoned or repurposed into makeshift shelters. The central plaza, once the heartbeat of trade and culture, now stands in disrepair, overrun by refugees and the poor, with faded statues looking down upon the populace. Shadows cling to every corner of the city, both literal and metaphorical. The Iron Veil's influence seeps into daily life, controlling the market and the unseen market, and offering protection to those who can pay the price. Citizens speak in hushed tones, and the skyline is dominated by the Iron Tower, formerly aspire to some grand wizard, long forgotten, its blackened stone casting an ominous shadow over the city. To the north, the snow-capped peaks of the Dunrock Mountains loom, a stark reminder of the isolation Yrossa faces from the rest of the Empire. At night, the city is eerily quiet. Few dare to wander the streets once darkness falls. The people retreat into their homes, such as they are, bolting their doors against the outside world, whether from fear of the creatures or from the people who stalk the alleys. For the common folk, life is a struggle. Every day is a test of survival, and as they wait for the tides of war to reach them, Yrossa stands, a forgotten vestige of power and dark secrets waiting to be unearthed. And upon this morning, this bright day, a change in fate begins. It is a wet, cold, Dwendalian morning. The rain has been pouring down for quite some time. As several individuals begin to have their fates intertwined upon this day. Can everybody roll me a d20? Yo, what up, Mikey?
I got a 4.
Hope y'all are fucking crushing it.
What am I?
Got an 11.
Well, I
got
am
an
at
8.
least.
What'd you get, Jordan?
A 4.
4, 8.
12.
11.
Ooh, Colt!
Damn it.
As the rainfall of Yrossa begins to beat down, there are several locations that stand out within this city. There's the Shattered Plaza, the center heart of the city. There is the Silver Coin Tavern. There's the outskirts of the Iron Tower. There is the Crown Market. Where would your character be located in this place?
No like temples or anything here, huh?
There is a temple.
If there's just one, I'd probably be at that one, unless there's specific ones. But
Okay. There is one temple that lies within this city. As you arrive there on this rain-covered day, you enter relief from the weather, drawing back your cloak and hood. Could you please describe the character we see?
I am a male Earth Genasi, about 5'8". My skin is maybe a darker brown, but it looks closer to like the color of Earth. Kind of the same texture of rock, maybe. Long, dark brown hair, about down to my shoulders. My eyes are kind of a vibrant blue. I wear like simple chainmail with a large sword on my back, along with a shield, and I wear an amulet around my neck that has a dragon head on it.
Nice. And what class are you?
I am a paladin.
You arrive outside the Temple of the Veiled Lady, a small ancient temple dedicated to the Raven Queen, one of the few religions allowed within the imperial control, as only certain gods are allowed worship and certain ones are outlawed here. As you arrive on the outer stairs, the covering of this temple grants you reprieve from the rain that falls around. What is Clay doing at this time?
Probably just taking some time, doing just simple prayer, maybe, to himself.
Um, the doors you noticed are not. This is not a grand temple. This is not one that rivals that of a capital city. This is a very small and simple temple to the Raven Queen. And as you lie out on the footsteps, you look at this city. It's a fairly small city. Maybe only 20 or so thousand live here. In terms of the empire, that is a fairly small city. You can already tell just being here for however long that there is a manner of unrest and fear that permeates through the streets. Um, the guards that lie within the street corners, there are not that many anymore. You know of the war and all that have been conscripted, sent to the front lines to the east. The bare minimum of the Crown's Guard lies here in Yrossa. And with that being so, you can already tell that there's a level of fear and panic that is taking hold of this city on this rainy day. Especially, well, not especially. What breaks through this monotony and cold standing is a large bell that is being rung on the opposite side of the city square. A meeting call that seems to be originating from the large tower that stands on the northern front of the city.
Probably like excitedly. He doesn't honestly want to be in here doing this. It's like almost an excuse to, oh, what's this? I need to go check it out. Get up quickly and head out.
You arrive at a large group gathering. There is a crowd that has been created here at the middle of the shattered plaza. There's a figure standing on top of a stage, basically surrounded by an entourage of the most visceral, meathead-looking thugs you've ever seen. It's hard to get a good sight line as you move in through the crowd. You see children, women, older men around this area, as most of the young and able-bodied men have been conscripted and sent to the war. They gather here in the middle. As you walk forward, you bump into the shoulders of a figure standing there, covered themselves in a cloak from the rain. Richard, would you please describe your character?
That would be a standing about like 5'8", a skinny-looking male half-elf with brown hair, light brown hair, hazel eyes. He's wearing robes, probably of a dark tan color. Very modest, nothing fancy. And standing with a book in his right hand. That you may be able to see has a symbol on the front of it. With that of the lawbearer. And yeah, he's a wizard.
Butch, you've been here in Yrossa for a few weeks now. This place near the ruins of Schottengrad to the south is a great place for magical learnings, adventure, bounties, and just a way to make your name for yourself. As you get bumped from behind as this large figure strolls by with their chainmail, you get a look. Clay and Butch, you both have been here for about a similar amount of time. Maybe Clay, you've only been here for a little bit shorter, but you've ran into each other and even done a couple jobs. Not friendly enough to remain a group, but you guys coordinated on a. There was some giant spiders out in the forest that were causing some harm to some villagers, and maybe a week ago went out and slaughtered a couple of spiders to protect the villagers. And as he bumps into your shoulder, but you look and you see the familiar face of Clay out at this public gathering.
Hey,
Hey, Butch, what's going on? I heard the bell going off.
yeah, I'm not too sure myself. It's good to see you. I'm glad. Good to see you're still alive.
Thanks.
Haven't
You too?
seen you since the spider thing, right? God, that was terrifying.
It wasn't that bad. It's just spiders.
I hate spiders, small or big. Anyway. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Looking around.
Are you asking me that?
You
Sorry.
you're looking around?
Yeah, I'm just trying to look around and see what's going on.
You see there's a meeting that's been called by one of the main individuals who sort of quote unquote run this town currently. You see standing on the stage with a large feathered cap, like a tricorder cap, very grandiose with a large rapier at their side, huge, brilliant smile. You see Marin Voss, the head of the Iron Veil. Can both of you roll me a history check?
First roll of the game? Official roll?
Roll the game.
You said history?
Uh-huh.
-1.
Damn. 5.
0.
Good start.
Starting strong. Let's go.
Way to set the pace.
You see,
It's gonna be a
god,
good,
it's gonna be a
good
bad
game.
game.
It's gonna be a good game.
Baron Voss stands out. They are an individual you haven't had much run-in with. You know they're like sort of a, from what you remember, either like the mayor or like a grand, powerful figure here. But they're addressing the city, and their voice kind of permeates out through the group. They speak up and say, "Blessed adventure, blessed citizens, it is I, your favorite commandant," and they do a grand bow. "Now, my compatriots within the Iron Veil have alerted me that some of you are skimping on taxes, and we have the appropriate individuals here." And they wave their hand up, and a group of thugs come and drag up a pair of individuals. Or about 2 or 3. There's 2 older men and then one kind of like middle-aged woman. They're not bound. Their wrists are they are bound, but just merely by rope. As they're brought up onto the stage, immediately you can take that the energy here changes from a grand village meeting to like, oh, this is turning into something else. Marin speaks out and says, "Do not fear. We are a kind and courteous group. We are not going to do anything too rash. We merely wanted to make an example. You pay for our protection, and so if you skip on that, there are consequences. Take that one back." And one of the older men gets dragged out to the behind the stage, and there is a loud crack, and a scream comes from the old man from behind the stage. There's a gasp out throughout the audience. There are maybe 500, 600 people here, and Marin just stands there, smiling across their face. "Now, that is dealt with. Let us begin the day with a courteous reminder. If you would like protection from the dangers of the wilds outside these walls, remember, the Iron Veil is the only help you can afford." Any of those who wish to deny these payments, your protection is not guaranteed. They eye down the entire crowd, take off their hat, do a big flourish and a deep bow. On with your day! And the meeting seems to be dispersed. Isaac, during all of this, what is your character doing? Where are they?
My character, his name is Rufus, abbreviated. He is with the Myriad, but held up as Pargo. He's currently in a sentry state where he's not moving or not doing anything, but he can still hear everything that's going around him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rufus, your time, you've been asleep for a very long time. And then you remembered the darkness that there was. You remember everything before the darkness as well. The memories, the beautiful landscape before you, the flying cities, the clouds that existed, your purpose, your duty, your friends that you had. And then you remember it going away, disappearing, and the darkness taking over, cold. Until one day, the warmth and the light came back. Your systems were reignited like a furnace. And the sensations you felt were dull. And you couldn't remember why you had been turned off, why this had all stopped. And definitely you couldn't remember why it had been brought back. You met key individuals. There was a surprised, your handler, Shira. She was there when you were turned back on. She guided you back to remembering how to exist. She guided you through a lot of learning, history, what had happened, and all that time being off. She gave you a purpose again. Until you were taken away from Shira and placed into this box, and have been there for some time now, just existing. As your ears or your audio sensors open back up to the surroundings, you hear the crackle of wagon wheels on pavement, the clomp of beasts of burden's hoofs on the stones. You are being transported. You're being moved somewhere. And you have been for some time now. Shira's last words were that you were going to make somebody very happy. And a smile entered her face as the box was shut on yours. You hear a bell off in the distance, but it's far and away. What is Rufus thinking about as they are being transported over countless miles in this box?
He kind of has one thought: who am I gonna make happy? Kind of has this happy, like, new objective. I'm gonna make someone happy again.
You anxiously await in the box. And as it continues to move, eventually there's like a disturbance. There's a shout. There's an outrage. A loud cry comes from the driver, you can only assume, of your cart. There appears to be some sort of interaction happening. And we pan over to our final character of this story. Jordan. Your character has just been almost ran over by a cart, a little caravan of 3 carts being led through the streets of Yrossa. Would you please describe your character?
Yeah, so Darrow Sparrow is a halfling, only about 3 feet tall, wearing a dark cloak, hood up, has a bow over his shoulder. But underneath the hood, he is bald, no hair. Yeah, not much to him. Very simple.
You're walking across the street, and this cart just almost like the front 2 horses almost hit you. You're taken to the side. The driver looks out and says, "Hey, fuckhead, watch where you're going, yeah?"
Well, I'll be damned. You better watch yourself. You can't see me walk. I know I'm short, but you should be able to see the shine off my head. Damn you.
All right, listen,
I'm gonna shake a
Pipsqueak.
fist.
If you want to keep your life going, you might as well keep stepping on, yeah?
Yeah, you as well. I'll step on my way. You, how about yours?
Whatever. They whip the horses as they keep going.
You lucky I
Jordan,
don't
can
stew.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, mate. Can you roll me a perception check?
$15.
This is the last cart in the line. As it's going through and you're walking by, you see a large box that is kind of dangling off the edge, a little precariously. It looks like it sticks out across all the other ones. This one is marked with a strange symbol on the side. And as the cart begins to turn the corner, another set of like children and like running with a dog runs in front of the carts. The horses get kind of freaked out for a second, and the carts take out. And with it turning at such a sharp angle, that long box loses that center of gravity and falls over on the opposite side as the carts try to maintain control. Rufus, you feel an enormous like crash, which draws you out of your sentry mode, and you feel your optical receptors alight open and a little crack of light breaking through the box.
As I'm like finally standing up, a full picture of me, it completely robed. Every inch of me is covered with a hood, cloak, and you see green light coming through those cracks as I finally open or have my eyes start up again.
You see a bright flash emit from the box, Darrow, and a metallic glint, even in the cold gray sky, comes from the box.
I'm gonna pull out my bow.
Okay.
Stand there. They got the ready. Just arrow.
Do I see him at all?
Drawn.
You do not see him. You can break apart the little pieces of the box to get like a better sight line. This is the first time you've seen like real light.
I'm gonna try to go ahead and move any side or the top of the box to see if I can get more. I guess I'll try to lift up the top.
Okay. Darrow, as you have your bow drawn, you see the box begins to like shake. There's a poof, poof, poof. And then where that little light was coming through, you see like a metallic like rod pierce through and then just rip the box apart. And can you describe how your character looks to Darrow as he sees you emerge from this box?
You see both his hands his fingers are big chunky fingers, and obviously a little chunky thumb. He's got 3 fingers. That's all he's got. And you see He's a 4'8" size, fully cloaked. Not much to him, but also a mask, but has the eye holes for him. I think you can tell that he's not human.
You see what appears to be an individual completely made. Their face, their arms, their appendages made out of metallic, like a construct of some kind. And to all our players, constructs are known. They're just not as common in Wildmount. But they are like robots to us. They are things that do very specific tasks, and that is it. They very rarely have any personality or can do anything within their own will. And you see this figure break out of the box and stand up at its towering 4'8" self to you, Darrow. As your arrow is drawn, you see Rufus. You see a small halfling with a bald head and an arrow drawn on this little side road.
Darrow was going to start yelling at the passersby, like all the crowd, if there's anybody like standing around. Some kind of conjuring a wizard must be about. And he's gonna just like run up to people and like pushing them, but like only tall enough to like push on their thighs and their waist and like kind of like box them out and hold them back. Get back, I'll save you. Don't worry.
Butch and Clay, as the meeting is adjourning and the crowd are separating, you hear coming from between one of these buildings to the right a cry for monster, monster, and there's like a group. There's an energy of like figures like running away a little bit as a set of carts come screaming down the road with horses that are out of control. What are you doing?
I'll kind of just give Butch like a look of like I have excitement on my face, and I just kind of start walking off that way.
You see fear on Butch's face. And I'll like sluggishly follow him behind.
Okay. As you arrive there, there's a large circle around Darrow, who is now like pushed himself between other people. I don't know if you're trying to run away or just trying to like announce this creature. But the energy here is tense. As two more individuals, as Clay and Butch make their way into the circle, you all see Rufus standing there. And Rufus, what is your reaction to all of this going on?
Hello, everyone. How are you?
It speaks.
There's a cry, as a couple of women run. Somebody go get the Iron Veil. Somebody go.
I'm looking around, just kind of, I don't know where I'm at, and I don't know who I'm looking for. I'm gonna look down to Darrow. Are you who I'm supposed to make happy?
Make happy. Who sent you here?
He's a
Who's your
pervert!
maker?
It's a pervert. Somebody get the crown guard. Pervert.
Where? He looks
That's why
around.
it's in the box.
As this pandemonium is going on, Butch, can you make me a perception check?
Yeah. It's 10.
Level 1, don't worry.
Don't worry,
See, that's not bad. That's pretty good for level 1. Pretty average. You see that this creature is like stepping its last foot out of the box that it was in. This large 4'8" sized creature, and you see there is another box that is like there was another box inside of that box that its corners just peeking out of the hole. It is made of pure metal and is glinting in this rainy dew light. But the panic in the crowd is getting a little out of hand as there are cries for the Iron Veil and the Crown's Guard. Individuals are running out. What are you all doing?
Clay, you should help that child.
You said that to me?
Yeah.
I'll just kind of slowly walk up to him and I'll kind of get down on my knees. Like, were you in that little box right there?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
if you don't want to get back in that box, you might want to get your stuff and go hide somewhere.
I don't have anything. Are you one sent to be with?
No.
Okay. Well, I should probably
What
get
are
back in
you?
the box. My nickname's Rufus. Do you want my phone name?
No.
Okay, my name's Recording Room Usher, Factory Unit 6, but I'm Rufus.
All right, Rufus. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Oh, okay. I'm a jump out, jump into his arms. Actually,
Okay. As he begins to stand up, a big jump comes, and you all hear a voice come through the crowd as a individual steps up with a group of 3 other thuggy-looking motherfuckers. The one stepping forward, it has the most grotesque scarred eye you've ever seen. It's like leaking pus out the side. And he looks at your group and says, "Whoa, whoa, ladies and gentlemen, let's calm down a little bit. Seems like we've got a monster on the loose here in the streets, but do not worry, the Iron Veil is here to take care of you. Now, you lot, why don't you go ahead and give us your little friend there, and we could get on our way without hurting. Yeah." The crowd begins to like grow bigger as people begin to step out.
Oh, no. I think you misunderstood. Whatever you're looking for ran down the street.
Roll me a persuasion check. You
Okay.
look as the crowd begins to disperse. It is just you 4 left, pretty much in the middle. And Daryl, as you're like pushing through the side, they're like pushing you out, and you fall forward into the middle of the group.
22.
22.
Damn.
That's pretty good. Daryl, would you tell us what has they been spending their time here in Yrossa? What have they been doing with their time here?
So Dara wants to be like a mercenary, a hired killer, but so far it's just been doing small tasks to build his way up. So before this, he's doing like small chores here and there, mostly finding like lost children who have gotten away from daycare and their parents. So in this instance, when he was running around, he was doing just that. There was a mother who had lost their child in the crowd, and so he was running around trying to find this little scoundrel.
Okay, so with the 22 on the persuasion, what happens is as they're like moving towards you, Clay, and you say, "No, you're looking for the one over there." As you point, Daryl, you kind of get pushed by the crowd out and boom, land on your face in the middle of this arena, not too far away from Butch and the figure there who you recognize to be Ox. His name is just Ox. Ox and the Dirty Three is what they call themselves. And he is the leader of this kind of he's not even really a leader. He's a little vestige of the Iron Veil. And he shouts out, "Oh, look, boys, if it ain't little Sparrow. You've been trying to join us for some time, you little slab of meat, but looks like you didn't have enough. What are you doing here, trying to scrape by on coppers, finding little kittens and stuff?" You all recognize that apparently Darrow's been trying to join the Iron Veil as part of their mercenary group for some time.
Yeah, and you'd be better off with me if you just let me give you a chance. You haven't seen what I can do. I'm just here in the streets with my own rubbish. And I just kind of like shake my bow, which is like basically just like a thing I carved myself, and it's barely thicker than like the smallest, slimmest of tree branches.
They start to walk through Ox and his dirty three. They walk up and they go, little tiny sparrow, wings all clipped. As they're walking through, they're like pushing people that are walk by. Butch, your book gets pushed out of your hands and falls into the mud at the side. What do you do?
I think an instant reaction to that would be like, why'd you do that?
A leering grin comes from one of the other individuals. There's a Ox is kind of just a big, bald-headed, burly man. There's another really fat, rotund, like 400-pound dude whose armor barely fits above his stomach, and this little like rat-faced guy to the side who's got greasy hair slicked all the way back. The rat-faced man looks over and says, "Watch it," and he kind of draws a little knife. "Unless you like to be poked full of holes."
Picking the book back up and I'm fucking hiding behind it.
As you go to do that, they step on it. They say, come on. Let's just enjoy this, so yeah. He's just like bullying you. He's trying to like get up in your face. Clay, they're now with their backs to you. You're still holding Rufus as you stand up, and they're walking towards Darrow. Clay, you can tell. Is Clay like a fighter? Like, you know, like, do they know like when like the tensions are starting to rise?
Yes.
Okay. You get that as they're like surrounding Darrow. You see Butch is also like his book's on the ground with a foot. It's getting embedded in the mud, and a knife, a dagger gets drawn out as you're holding. How does Clay react in this moment?
I'll just probably have a smile slowly just trying to creep across my face, like I'm trying to fight it almost. And I'm just gonna tell Rufus, like I just jumped into my arms, like just stay here, I guess, and I'll put him down. And I'll walk up behind the one that's being like bullied, Butch.
Okay.
I say Butch's face is turning red too, by the way.
And I'll just like lean down and I'll say, "Why don't we get off the guy's book, buddy?"
As that's happening, Darrow, you're getting approached by the really fat individual who has like a face like a cow, like huge nostrils, big eyes, and then Ox is walking up and he's saying, you know, I haven't had a fun time in a while. I think it'd be pretty nice if we maybe put you through a little bit of an orientation. What do you say, little sparrow? And he starts cracking his knuckles as he's getting within 10 feet of you, 5 feet of you. What are you doing, Darrow?
Darrow's just kind of like taking steps backwards, just kind of like trying to feel to see if he has any other weapons that he can use. And he just kind of like looking, trying to find somewhere to like either run or kind of try to gain an advantage. He's gonna like start muttering like, "Oh, Ox, you and what do you call them? The sloths. Ox and the sloths. Haha. You couldn't catch me if you tried."
We're the dirty
three.
The
Dirty three.
I don't remember what they called them anymore.
Well, maybe this can be an orientation for you. And then Darrow's gonna like bolt to the side and just start taking off in the left direction.
Okay, are you
start running?
Are you trying to like run? Just run straight up?
Run away.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity check.
That's a 5.
Wow, he got a 6. He grabs you by the collar and just holds you up. As he's like, you smell putrid beer breath coming out, and he goes, "Oh, little sparrow, it's time to show you what the Iron Veil is all about, yeah?" And he takes a huge fist back, and he's gonna try to attack you with it.
Uh-oh.
That's an 18 to hit.
Misses,
Yeah,
right?
it's-
For sure. Oh.
You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as an enormous fist impacts the stomach. Rufus, as you're there standing there, you see Daryl get picked up and socked in the stomach. How does Rufus react to this?
He kind of goes into a protective protocol, seizing danger, and being he's the only person he saw first, he's gonna go ahead and attack his what's his name, Bull or
Ox.
Ox. I'm gonna go for an attack on his knees.
Okay, I like that. Okay.
He's imprinted on you already.
Yeah, he's a pretty
Yeah.
He's the
That's your
first
kid
person.
now.
That's mine.
He's just a child.
He's my person.
online.
It goes from like a green and it starts turning like a deep red.
Blood
Oh
spawn.
no.
Just imagine Rufus just like grabs his kneecap and just pulls it straight out of his leg.
Roll me an attack with advantage.
Cool.
What attack are you making?
Ooh. I think he'd just go for like a grapple on his knees to try to bring him down.
Okay, just take him straight to the ground.
Take him
Okay.
straight to the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so then you're going to
Wrestling.
roll me a strength check contested against his.
I'd like to do a break his knees check.
Yeah, break his knees.
Yeah, I'll
check
take a
for sure.
hammer to his kneecap.
A knee snapper? I'm just gonna go in front of him and kick his knee in.
Snap his
So not advantage or with advantage?
No advantage on this.
No. Okay, that's fine. Hey, that's pretty good. I don't have my character sheet set up, so I'm just rolling raw.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
actually, that works. I like that.
Okay.
Raw dogging it?
Yeah, I'm raw dogging it. 15.
15. You go for the knees. Daryl, as you take that punch to the stomach, you feel your breath coming back very slowly, and then you feel like you're falling as Ox is grappled to the ground by Rufus. I don't remember, or by this individual that you released. Rufus, what class are you? I don't remember if you said.
I believe we agreed on like a blade singer, or right now I think I'm working on a warlock. Like,
Okay.
there was a blades song or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I think. Okay, so we're going with that.
You just see this metallic figure go for the knees on this individual and take them to the ground. Poof! Ox lands on his face, and Daryl, you're able to roll out of that grapple off to the side. Clay and Butch, as his this ratty individual's foot is on the book, the dagger is out. There's a brief moment, Clay, where you see him look and react to what goes over at Ox, and the dagger kind of goes forward. He looks back at you and says, "What the hell are you trying to do?" He goes for a lunge at Butch. What are you doing? Both of you.
What's his size?
Who?
The guy with the knife, rat guy.
Medium.
Oh, okay.
I would try to cast Charm Person on this dude.
Okay. Do you have your
Fuck him.
focus?
It's rat fuck.
I'm holding on to the book, but I'm not. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's under his foot. I'm trying to fucking pull it out. But
Okay, yeah. I like that.
I'm going
what
for
do
a straight kidney shot.
Okay. Clay,
Pro
you're going
boxer.
first. Roll to hit.
I'm trying to take him down to his knees.
I want him to piss blood for a straight month.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
He's dead.
45 points of damage.
Ruptured kidney, bro.
I'm gonna smite him.
Really?
No, I don't have. We don't have smites yet.
Dude, I thought he was talking.
Oh, what?
I thought you were making a league joke. I forgot.
I'm a smart. You're playing too much League, Rich.
So roll. It's 1 plus your strength modifier.
What plus
Double
my strength
that.
modifier?
Yeah, 1 plus your strength modifier.
1 plus 3, so 4.
Double it.
8.
8. Boom! You just clock this dude in and he goes down with oh shit. I think you broke my kidneys, you motherfucker. He's down the ground. The release is off your book. Butch, you now have your turn to do whatever you want. The ratty individual is still on the ground. I'm gonna say he's knocked out because he's not dead, but he took such a big hit. He's not getting up. But you have your turn to do whatever you want to do.
Oh, okay. So since he's incapacitated, there's the one fighting Garrow, right?
Uh-huh.
And what's he doing at the moment? He's
just on the ground. Well, there's two. Ox is on the ground with Rufus wrapped around his knees, and then the big fat guy is now taking out like a sword, and he's like, "Oh, what is going on here? Get off of him!" And he's gonna go and try to like bash Rufus on the side of the head with the hilt.
Oh god. Okay.
Whiskey stick!
Okay.
Go twist.
Nice level dick twist. No!
I want testicular portion.
Just kill me!
I would see that going to happen, and on the one that's going to attack, you said he's going to attack Rufus? Or is
Yeah.
he going? Okay. I would cast a thunderclap on him and just kind of grab my book and slam it against one of my hands.
Okay. You stand up, grab your book, wipe off some of the mud, begin the incantation. What does he need to roll for that?
A Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's an 11.
He fails.
Okay.
So he takes 1d6 thunder damage. And that's it, yeah.
How does this magical spell look as you cast this?
It would, so he picks up the book and he kind of dusts off the fucking dirt and everything, opens it up to a page, very fast, looking for the fucking right page, and then reads out the words real quick to himself, closes it, and then slams the book.
As that happens, a loud thunderclap echoes out. The big fat-headed individual reels back. Oh, my fucking ears, man! And he gets on his knees. Ox is on the ground with Rufus, and he's like batting Rufus in the face. Get off me, you fucking piece of shit! Get off! Darrow, you are away from the group, no longer grappled. What are you doing now with Ox on the ground, the ratty individual with a kidney shot to the side, and the large fat-headed man on his knees with his hands around his ears?
Darrow's seeing that Ox is on the ground and grappled. He's gonna do a full sprint straight to his face and just kick it as hard as he freaking can.
Okay, I love that. Roll me an attack with advantage because he's prone.
I'm gonna shatter his skull with my knee.
Yeah. Teeth on the
Takes
curb,
kneecap.
Ox.
Takes kneecap. Taking
That's
jaw.
14 to hit.
14 hits.
Let's go.
Let's do this another improvised strike. This is going to be your 1 plus your strength modifier.
Strength modifier. That's one on the top bar, right?
Yeah.
So that's 3.
3 total.
Yeah.
He gets kicked in the face by a little tiny foot, size 4 foot. Oh. He coughs out blood. A tooth comes out. He's, I'm gonna fucking kill you, Darrow. I'm gonna fucking kill you, man.
Not if I kill you first.
He's like struggling against you, Rufus. Rufus, you have an opportunity again to do something else.
Oh man. I think I'm just gonna hold him down still.
Okay, the red, deep ruby red color remains, and like a fixed figure on the ground. You hold him as he's thrashing the ratty figure and the big fat individual. We gotta go! The crowd's gotta come in! And one of them, the rat, stands up. The pig-headed individual, he goes, "Oh, you're right!" And as he begins to run, trips over the box that you came out of, Rufus, and a large chunk of it crumples in. And he goes, "Oh fuck, my fucking side!" You see Butch as he breaks the box, a silver container falls further out of the box and lands in the mud from the box that Rufus came out of. As they both begin to run away, you hear, all of you guys, a voice coming through of, "All right, everyone, clear the way. Get out of here." And as he walks through, he sees you all here. He sees Ox on the ground with Rufus grappled around. He says, you see he's wearing full Crown's Guard regalia, kind of like plate armor on the side with a red sash on. This seems to be some sort of either like higher ranking officer within the Crown's Guard. And there aren't many here in Yrossa. So the fact that he got alerted and came here, he goes, "By the order of the Crown, all of you separate." And he draws his sword out and points to, "All right, everyone back against the wall. Come on now." And he looks at Ox on the ground with Rufus wrapped around. And he goes, "Fucking Ox. We told you to stop bullying individuals here. We'd have you in chains. Come on." And he hooks him under the elbow. And as he stands up, he coughs out Ox, spits out another tooth. And he looks at you, Darrow, and he goes, "I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna kill you, little sparrow." And he gets drawn back by this individual and put in chains as another set of Crown's Guard come through. "Take him to the stocks. We'll deal with him later."
As that's happening, could I go and pick up the whatever that was that fell into the mud and just kind of discreetly try and put it in one of my pockets?
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
18.
Nice. You're easily able to pocket it as you go by and scoop it up. It's about a box. It's literally like almost a perfect cube. But you can definitely tell there's like a lid and a hatch on it. So it's like a box that can be opened. It's very strange. It's very light, but it's made of completely out of metal, which is a strange occurrence, you see. Pocket that. As Ox is dragged away by the others, this figure looks at you all. He says, "All right, you lot. I know that Iron Veil comes through here and bully each other, but I'm going to have to take you all in to the Yrossa so we can get our story straight." You see as he was trying to... as they go to pick up Ox off the ground and put him in the chains, Rufus is still wrapped around the knees of Ox.
Like
and is holding on tight. And he's like... He takes you like, let go. And he's like grabbing you by the arms and he eventually rips your hands free from his knees, pushes you over.
"Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry."
The color fades back.
Fades back. I'll actually run right behind to Darrow. Just gonna be behind him. "Sorry, master."
Why are you hiding behind me? I'm just gonna like take a step to the side and assume you like.
I'm gonna follow you. just like image you, shadow you.
Enough. I don't want to deal with the paperwork today. Let's just settle this, all right? This is your warning. All of you lot here. If we catch you fighting again in the streets, even though God's above, there's less of us here, I will have you brought in and put in chains before the Yrossa. All right? So tired of these Iron Veil. And he begins to walk away.
Yeah, it won't happen again. Thank you.
Master, we should probably not do that again.
Butch, stand up for yourself, man.
Wait,
Come on.
I did. What did you?
No, you didn't.
Did you? I clapped. Did you see that?
Yeah, after the fact, but he stepped up to you. Do something. Push him.
If you wouldn't have hit him, I was winding up for something, man.
I'll kind of look at you real careful when you say that. Okay.
I was getting. It's a good thing you punched it, because I would have probably killed him.
You're right. You know what? You're probably right. He'd probably be dead.
True. So thanks, Clay. You just saved me from going to jail.
Yeah, I'm sure I did.
We're a good team, you and I.
What's with the robot?
I step up from behind Darrow. Oh, my name's Rufus.
Yeah, you said that, but what are you? Where are you from?
I don't know. All I know is I was with a lady named Shira, and told me I'm gonna make someone very happy one day. And I think I found him. And I kind of gestured to Darrow.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna send a message into Darrow's head and say, if you don't feel safe, you can tell us right now.
What the fuck is that? Did you hear that?
It's just
Excuse
me.
me.
Just me. And I'm
Master,
waving
what's wrong?
as I'm-
Just you, stay out of my head, you dirty monk, whatever you are.
So you're okay?
Of course I am. Look at me.
How old are you, little guy?
How old am I? I'm 28. I can handle myself.
Oh shit, you're older than me. Oh. It's hard to tell with the shorter people. I'm not used to seeing them that much, sorry.
Yeah, that's what they all say. I'm Darrow, and I'm gonna stick my hand out. All right. Are you gonna shake it?
Take it. Quite a grip you have there.
Yeah, I'm one of the stronger ones in my lot. What's your name?
My name? I'm Butch.
Oh, hiya, Butch. Thanks for the help back there.
Yeah, you know, it's what I do. Kind of stick up for those who can't defend themselves.
Yeah, he's super strong, really brave. He's a heck of a guy.
Thanks, Clay. Clay gets me. We're kind of a duo, me and him.
I'm Clay, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
I'll put my hand. Oh. Thought he was reaching.
Oh, is he reaching? My eyes turn back red.
He's reaching.
He's reaching.
You all hear it's like
I'm going for the knees.
it's the Breath of the Wild fucking aggro sound for the robots that his voice gets real. He's reaching.
That's Master. He's reaching.
Activating defense protocols.
Can I go up to Rufus and kind of inspect him?
If you allow it, Rufus.
When he gets close, I mean, are you telling me you're inspecting, or are you just walking up to me?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up and kind of say, so what are you? And I'm kind of like taking some. I'm not touching you. I'm not caressing you or anything. I'm just kind of looking around at you.
As you start walking close to me, my arm's gonna turn into a small dagger. And get back.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
shit.
Sorry, I've just never seen. I've seen a couple short people in my life, but I've never seen what you are.
Butch, quit talking about people's height. It's rude.
Well, I mean, what do you want? What
Yeah.
else call him? He's a little person. Like, I don't know what else to
Yeah, but you
say.
keep bringing it up.
Sorry,
Am I
Darrow.
happening?
I've never met many people like Darrow, but I have never in my life encountered a single thing like you.
Yeah, no,
This
that's
is-
fair.
That's what I'm saying. This is exactly why we need representation in the armed forces.
True. I think they should have more of you guys on the front line. You know, like that would definitely. And I don't mean that in the like get you guys out of the way first kind of thing. I mean that like you guys are tough. You know, you were intimidating me when you guys were talking there.
Can I do an insight check
Somebody
to
else
see if he's being
speak for him?
sarcastic?
He's digging
I'm
himself
just
a hole.
digging the hole, man.
I'm just watching him, just like
Master, Master Darrow, we should leave.
Roman,
this-
I gotta check. Butch.
Butch, snap out of it, buddy.
But
Butch.
I would never say that I want them to talk about it. That's not what I meant.
I just said they should die first. I mean,
I don't mean it like
They want
I
to.
like them because they deserve it. It's just.
That's not what I'm saying. I swear.
It's like everybody.
Butch, did you give me Arcana?
Oh, sorry.
Butch.
I heard
Call
you.
him, call him real quick for
Ooh,
stats.
23.
How many d6 do I roll again?
4. Drop the lowest.
23.
I kind of like this idea of Rufus is like starts out as a blank slate and he's gonna become a character as the. He only gains like
Yeah,
he's
I
like
really
looking
hope.
at the group and he's like, all right, dagger. All right, I'm a wizard now.
He's gonna become the Iron Giant.
Yep.
He's becoming a class as the story progresses.
As
Sorry,
it
but what did you get?
progresses.
23.
Ooh,
Nice.
as you investigate them, you look even beyond the rags and robes that they have on them. You see a construct that is immaculately designed. This is a magical item that has been given personality, and whether that's through a soul being put into this or just the most intense arcane artifice you've ever seen, it's astounding. You're looking at a person who is made of metal and stone and arcane magic. They are a magical being innately.
At this point, I'm going to reach into my cloak and my.
He's reaching again.
Operation.
Right along.
1d4 damage.
It's
Oh, you
like a
take
robot.
you take 24 points of damage.
You're dead.
You're dead.
Get out of the call.
I would pull out the little box, clean off some of the mud, and open it up to see what's inside.
As you open it up, an enormous arcane wave of energy explodes out and a bubble erupts. And all of your visions go white.
Oh, what the fuck?
BK.
You all
Yeah.
go unconscious.
All right, I'll see you guys next
Fall
week.
to the ground. And with that, we're gonna take our 5-minute break right there.
Let's go.
Bad play. Bad play.
Bad play.
Bad play. Bad play.
Really, Richard? What are we doing,
Stupid
bud? Are we
play.
thinking
Sorry.
before we do stuff?
I didn't
Huh?
think you'd do that to a level 1 character.
We're getting
Oh yeah,
kidnapped.
you all take 42 points of force damage.
I'm just getting off, bro. I'll talk to y'all.
Now we want
We
no.
get this
dead.
shit every time we do a one shot.
Let's re-roll the characters. Let's start
One-shots
over
every
again.
time.
We'll go from there.
It's like, guys, that was horrible. Let's try again and see where we get.
Get it? It's the same story. We're just trying to get farther into it. Like a checkpoint kind of thing.
5-minute break.
All right, I'm getting off. I'll talk to y'all later.
No,
Alright.
you're not. No, you're not. He's
See,
gonna
we're
go
done.
make. He's gonna go make some food right now.
More pork chops.
A little pork choppy.
What are you eating, Richard?
What's
Butch?
to you?
All right.
Cool. I'm gone.
Jordan, it's no. Please. I didn't mean to push him away.
I mean, you did it anyways.
I'm sorry, Isaac.
It's all right. I was about to stab your shit. You like that? Wait, dogging on me.
That probably would have killed me. Go back.
Okay. Go back. Dude, I've been cooking up this goddamn sheep for a minute.
I'm proud of you. Excuse me.
asshole.
Richard's a coward. Or Butch is a coward.
Butch is bitch made.
Thank you for
Yes.
specifying that.
Yeah, I guess.
Butch is a little scaredy cat, I'll say it.
I could tell.
Oh yeah? Says the dude who ran. Damn
I was trying to get to a vantage point. Trying to
yeah, you're trying to get high ground?
get high ground. And that was gonna.
Nah. You just gotta give him one of these. Give him one of
Little
these.
one of these.
Jordan, do me a favor, okay, buddy? Read this book.
Uh huh. Is it good?
He's never read it.
The Way of Kings.
That's how far I am from the end.
That's crazy. I started reading Red Rising. Have you
No.
read that?
Yeah, it's terrible. Don't.
Was too late.
No, you can stop. You can put it down.
Okay.
That book you won't want to put down.
I'll just never know how it ends.
I'm just kidding.
Everybody back?
Mm-hmm.
Who are we missing? Or missing Mikey.
By the
We'll
way,
wait.
this is the group that we need right here. We don't need anything else. Nether Deep crew right here.
I
Back to
thought
the
Lewis
roots,
was gonna
baby.
play.
Mm.
No,
Didn't he join?
he accidentally did because I sent him trying to invite him to a different server and I sent him one to this. So
Oh.
he left
Got
immediately.
excited. God damn it.
I got my hopes up.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me eat my Kit Kat.
Okay.
Let me eat his Kit Kat.
You want to trade a Kit Kat for a brownie?
Hell yeah.
Hands. Hands.
The light envelops your eyes, and you all feel a profound wave of energy waft through you. None more so than Butch. An intense fountain of arcane energy enters your body, and the aether that lives within all beings and is interconnected begins to ignite like small explosions throughout your entire system. Feel something open and release. Clay and Darrow, you feel as your consciousness begins to go dark, the same thing. Your body is igniting with energy, just this electric hum that fizzles through your system, like millions of milligrams of caffeine, all igniting the synapses in your brain and your muscles at once. There is a wellspring of energy. Rufus, you feel a similar thing, a feeling of untapped energy flowing through you like a conduit, and you feel a connection, an interconnection with all of these individuals here. There is a binding, there's a string of power that connects and binds you to these three other individuals here. And it's nothing you've ever felt before. And as the light fades and your consciousness turns to darkness, you all wake back up. And you find yourselves in a stoned building with only lit by a series of candles alongside the walls, an enormous altar in the middle of the room, and there are pews set up. You appear to be in the temple, and all of you regain consciousness about the same time as you stumble out of this, whatever effect had transpired here. What would you like to do?
Do we know that what started that? Like what happened?
Yeah,
or
you all saw as soon as he took the Butch took the box out and opened it, the light came from that. It was like this brilliant, like neon blue. It was glacier freeze colored Gatorade
Oh, that shit's so
energy
good.
that just
Oh, that's
and it,
so-
you could taste it in your mouth a little bit if they had it in the
Oh.
swirl.
Was it like ice cold?
Butch, do that
frigid,
again.
like almost. It was 33 degrees Fahrenheit, just right above freezing.
Oh.
Gosh, you taste that, Butch? Do it again. Open that box again.
Do I have the box still?
You look in your hands, you have the box, and
Is
it's
it
open.
open? Is there anything inside?
There is. There is a small, what looks to be mechanical, like pyramid. Well, not mechanical. It appears to be like a pyramid-like structure seated in the box with like padding around it.
I'm gonna cast Fireball on that. I'd like to touch that if I could. Another
touch
blast
the
of
tip.
light.
You all go dark. Gatorade fills your senses.
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
It just does that. It just makes you taste glacier frost, Gatorade. It makes you go to sleep.
Guys, I think I'm addicted.
I look
Do it
over at
again.
Clay. I look over at Clay. He's like, I wish I could taste. Oh,
Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. This is crazy. I don't even know how to explain.
You touch it, nothing happens. It looks just to be like, maybe like a 4-inch by 4-inch based pyramid-like object. And at the top there are runes and grooves carved in that make it look like there's some arcane property to it.
I would take it to Rufus and say, "Do you know what this is? It was in the box with you."
do I know what it is?
Well, let me ask you something, Rufus.
Okay.
Do you know what your character is and how they came to be?
Kind of pieced it together last night with you, but for the most part, yes, ish, yeah.
And do you know, like, I'll ask this just straight out. Are you from like a long time ago in AO, or are you like a recent
Long time
modern?
ago in AR. Long
Okay.
time ago in AR.
You do know what this is, as your memory
what are
is
you talking
clear from the time.
Sorry,
Um,
my systems are updating.
Fuck
You
does that
remember-
mean?
Patch notes.
This was a device that was used by the battle mages long ago, during Aor's worst times.
Hmm.
This is an arcane regulator.
An arcane regulator.
Just crush it.
You crush it, it's gone.
It's gone
Rufus-
forever. Wow.
Rufus powers down.
Butch, what the fuck, man?
We've just got to know the guy.
Do the Gatorade again.
So refreshing.
Oh, I love that taste. Fuck.
This is a keepsake from mine. It's an arcane regulator. Please, give it back.
You want it?
Yes.
I fly away.
No, crossbow.
Yeah, he does that. It doesn't last long. He'll be back.
He does an
I'm
Iron
just
Giant.
floating on the roof like, fuck, what do I do when I get down?
Good. Or no, I'm Superman.
He's scared of heights. He'll come back down.
I'm only like 5 feet off the ground. Okay. Seeing as I don't know what this is. I don't know what it is, right?
You should probably give it back.
He just told you it's an arcane regulator.
Yeah.
That's all you.
Okay.
Period.
Period.
Okay, well, there you go.
Thank you. I'll put it in a little pocket.
He inserts it into his head. Battle mode.
Takes a month. All right.
You all, as you're making all this ruckus, you hear a voice come out from the shadows as the fairly older dwarven individual comes through, pale skin, big white bushy beard, with like hair that is put up in a kind of like me, like a little man bun. An older dwarven individual. He comes through and says, "Oh, you're all finally awake. I've been waiting here, just passed out in the streets, so I was worried about you, but by the veiled lady's grace, you've all woken back up. Oh, Daryl, it's great to see you." Daryl, you recognize this individual. Have you been here probably the longest out of the group? This is Father Gregor Dural, one of the only priests here within the town still.
What was the last name?
Dural, D-U-R-A-L. Dural. I heard from some of the bypassers that you got in a little bit of a squabble with the Iron Veil again there. I told ya, it's not worth the trouble no matter how much coin you think you're going to make. It's not worth it.
I know, Father. But of us try. They can't get away with it every time. You know what they say. Poison killing makes you stronger. One day I'll be the strongest. Sparrow will flap its wings. I'll show them.
The grace of being young. Well, it looks like you made yourself some friends here. I'm Father Gregor. I run here the Temple of the Veiled Lady. I've seen your faces around here. It's to Clay and Butch. You've been helping out with some of the beasts that are prowling outside the walls, and I think, yeah, even if you can't talk with the Starosta, it's greatly appreciated. You've done good work for us.
We try. I'm gonna point to Clay.
Okay, but I hear you. What happened to us? What?
I couldn't tell you. I was in here. All I know is a couple of young lads saw you all passed out in the mud. And so I dragged you back here myself and was waiting for you. You've been knocked out for about 5 or 6 hours now. So...
Sorry.
No, you look like you were going to say something. No,
No,
go ahead. Speak your mind.
No. I'm sorry.
Come
That-
on.
No, Clay,
that-
you know how you get
That
when
blue
you don't,
glacier
you know,
Gatorade has a
let it
lot.
all out. Come on, what did you want to say?
What did you say? Oh, you're a strange little fella. He points at you, Rufus. Never
Hello.
seen your mask and your... Is that a set of armor you got on you?
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
That's
So
a two.
natural one.
Would
All right,
Colin,
that's-
would I know, knowing, you know, living in this part of the world for a long time, would I know who the Veiled Lady is?
Yeah, it's the Raven Queen.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Oh, son of a bitch.
fuck. Okay.
Do we like? I guess me. Do I feel any different? Like good or bad, or
Feel fine.
I feel like I woke up? Huh?
Ooh, actually, sorry. I thought you meant something else. Roll me a medicine check.
Uh, 19.
You feel that buzzing in like your fingertips still. There's like energy If you've ever had like too much caffeine and there's that shake, you feel that. And you've never felt this feeling before since that blast. Something about that caused this. Well, you're all welcome to stay here as long as you need. I'd recommend you find rooms. Probably not here, but probably at the Silver Coin. Probably have better time. I'm sure the two of you already have rooms, but
Together.
there's some. The lads were telling me that found you, that you were putting up a fight against Ox and his what do you call him? His dirty boys or something.
Ox and the Dirty Three, of
The
course.
nasty
Ox and the
three, yeah.
The nasty, yeah. Let me just say, there's not all of us who agreed to have those parasites here, and you're doing a good work putting the fight back. But and he gets a little serious. His head comes down a little bit. If you aren't careful, you might find yourself on the wrong end of a blow. The Iron Veil is a little too strong here, so may the Queen of Ravens watch over you all. I'm going to go back and start preparing for tonight's service.
Father,
Yes, what is it, young sparrow?
did we miss the free meal of the day?
You already did. I'm sorry. It was a couple
Are there
hours
any-
ago.
You don't have any leftovers, do you?
Come on back. He does this as he's probably done multiple times for. Yeah.
They're just gonna like start skipping behind him.
He opens a door into like the most classic church kitchen you've ever seen. It just smells like chili forever.
There's
It's
our
always,
crock
That's
never
just
not smell
always
like
chili.
It's
Yeah,
always chili.
no matter
Some
what they
cinnamon
cook, it will
rolls.
always smell like chili and coffee. It gives you a few pieces of bread and like a little bowl of cold ass like soup. Like, here you go. Take some to your friends there. Takes you on the hand. He says, "Hey, little sparrow, just remember that being a hero is all good and grand, but if you want to be something greater, you've got to be a part of something greater, yeah? The Fates, the Mistress of Fate, has bound you in a little tangled thread with this group. It might not be a bad idea to stick with them." Pat you on the side of the head.
All right. Thanks for the advice, but we'll see.
No.
All right. Has Darrow lived here his whole life?
As long as he can remember, yeah.
Okay. Then Father Gregor, like as you're walking away, there's like a little loving glance, as this is like something that he's been doing since he's for 20 or so years. A little fatherly loving glance as you skip out back to the main chamber where the rest of your party awaits.
I'm
I'm gonna pass out.
Sorry.
Also, I'm gonna pass out the food and like set down a bowl, a piece of bread in the bowl to like each person. Then I'm gonna get to Rufus and be like,
I'm good.
"Do you eat?"
Nope. You got metal? Scrap metal, maybe?
I'm gonna hold up like the spoon.
Ah, thank you. Starts gnawing on it. You see kind of like lift up the mask. And
Those are
it's
not
just
cheap.
like
They're gonna be pissed.
Father's gonna be pissed.
As Darrow's coming back to, I was saying to Clay, I'm like, yeah, that guy, he's just so pushy about the Raven Queen watch over you. Like, what does he mean by that? How does he know that I even believe in her? Like,
I don't think that.
he saw my
You
book.
know-
He saw the symbol on the front of it. Like, I don't know. It just seems kind of pretentious to me. And
I think you're like looking way too deep into that. I don't. He's just being polite. That's how he is.
Whatever
and he
you
talks.
say, Clay. You got more patience for people than I do. Thank you, Darrow, for the food, for the chili.
Thanks for the chili.
Oh, it's not chili.
What is that?
It smells like chili.
Oh.
It always smells like chili.
I didn't say when you
I never ask.
just
It
eat
tastes like chili.
Uh-huh.
it. I'm pretty sure this is chili.
This liquid is clear, and it tastes like chili.
It's like I'm eating water, but it tastes
Mouse
like
is
chili.
pretty good.
Try it with the bread. Do the
This cornbread? Son of a
Cornbread and
bitch!
chili.
This is good.
It is goulash.
It's not.
All right, well, we should be getting out of here now, shouldn't we?
Well, what time?
we gonna
What
go?
time is it now?
You look outside. It's becoming dusk. So maybe like 5 or so, 4 or 5 p.m. We're towards the edge of the winter. We're like fall going into winter, right?
Taking that, nap for hours really ruined my day. So I don't really have any too many plans left.
Is there like a job place here?
Yeah.
And is that all done? Would that be through the Crown's Guard or the Iron Veil?
Both.
Is there like a job board? Like a board where they post everything?
Within the center of the Shattered Plaza, there is 2 job posting boards. There is one for the Iron Veil. There's also like a recruitment station there. And then there's ones for the Crown's Guard. The ones for the Iron Veil, most of the jobs are usually gone because they're open to everybody, including members of the Iron. So they steal all the ones up. The Crown's Guard ones usually get left back, but they're like, there's usually some there.
Do you want to head there? See if we can find anything worth pursuing this late, I think.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Ah!
Damn, Clem!
Ah!
Well, I was thinking, you don't get a group together very often. If you guys want, maybe we could all meet there tomorrow morning, maybe, or something. Maybe get some cash, huh? Huh?
I'll do whatever Daryl does.
Who are you pointing at?
That was everybody.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a good idea to me. The more that we have, the better chances we survive.
Right, survive. Daryl, you in?
Yeah, we can do. I might not meet you there. I might hang back a little bit. You see, it's just every time I go and try to take something, they stop me. So if you guys get one, I'll join up late.
No, you're gonna meet us there in the morning, and we're gonna go get a job, okay?
Yeah, well, and I don't think anybody will stop us. We're pretty, we're regulars around these parts now, so I think
Yeah, Daryl.
we can be
Puff
trusted.
out your chest, man. Tell me you want to work.
Hey, you can't
I'm
keep
trying.
running from all your fights. Stand up for yourself.
Yeah, Daryl. He gets
What do you
it.
think I've been doing? I've been trying. You see what Ox did to me?
Yeah, we're gonna change that, buddy. Tomorrow morning.
Okay,
And
I'm ready.
bring him. Rufus, you come too.
I don't think that's not an option anymore. I think that's like his mom now.
I follow Rufus. Rufus
Yeah,
is here.
see what I mean? Something's going on here, and I don't really get it.
Yeah, I don't know what he is, but I'm interested.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I think stuff's going to get real crazy around here, guys, and I'm all about it.
Master your bread.
He
Thanks.
keeps trying to feed him every time he gets to Master, eat.
chili cornbread.
Chili cornbread. I stuffed as much cornbread inside myself as I could.
Just oozing cornbread.
As the meal of vaguely chili tasting soup and cornbread comes to an end, Butch and Clay, you all head out to your. Where were you guys staying? Would you both stay at the tavern?
Together. I mean, it's not...
Do you
No.
have a place set up, or
Butch personally would probably stay at the place that has the most adventurers. Like, that's where most of the adventurers stay.
Yeah, I'd have a room at the inn.
okay. So the biggest inn is a combination tavern and inn called the Silver Coin Tavern. It is it's probably one of the only few buildings that rivals in the size to the Iron Tower that the Iron Veil come out of. There are loads of individuals here, including multiple other adventurers who have come out here seeking fortune. And as you enter into the brightly lit room, there is a verbose amount of energy. There's music playing. There's jovial nature to this. You do see other members of the Iron Veil in here who are all easy to make out, as they all wear this kind of sash that goes across that has a couple chain links and then a large band of dark black cloth that wraps up to the chain links, and they all wear this to signify they're a part of the Iron Veil. Few of them are in there, but they're just a part of the encounters. There's no confrontation or anything. And as you come in, there's this energy of competition here. As the music's going, drinks are flowing. You all know from a few weeks ago, maybe a month, that just life changed within Wildmount with the Empire declaring war on the Crid. All of the Crown's Guard, most of them, maybe 80% that were in towns, just left, absconded, and had to go and serve in the military. Alongside the Righteous Brand, which is the official army of the Empire. A lot of young men and individuals that lived in towns got conscripted just because of the war going on. And that gave rise to adventures and the potential for heroes to be grown, to scribe their names in the history books as some of the legendary adventuring parties from decades past. And that spark of adventure is just ever present in this tavern as it is blowing up. And there's also the danger as you're passing some individual. You see a member who you guys went on with that mission at with the giant spiders outside of the forest in Yrossa. You remember his name was Kyle. And you see Kyle had probably taken up another adventure and had lost his hand. It is now wrapped up in snub, but he's still happy and fighting. He sees you as he walks by and he goes, "Oh, hey, Clay. Happy to see you. Oh, Butch, you too. Come on, come have a drink with me. Come on."
What happened to you?
Just nothing major, just a couple gnolls. Just far outside the northern city. They were trying to take a caravan that was coming into town. Something from the northern part of the Empire. So we fought them back, led the carriage in, and got the supplies in. The Iron Veil paid a heavy fine, or a great sum for it. Bunch of boxes filled with a bunch of magic shit. Got a pretty good payout. How about you? How are you all doing?
Not too bad. I'm going to go look for some work tomorrow.
Still got all of our limbs.
Well, consider yourself lucky then.
What the fuck, Butch?
Sensitivity training.
That's what I felt like he was
Butch,
asking.
what the fuck? No,
It felt
what
like
the
right
fuck,
thing. I'm
Butch?
sorry you lost your hand.
It's
I
it's
think
all right.
that's terrible.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all part of being a
God
hero,
damn.
right?
I
It's the
mean, I
adventurer's
guess.
duty to
Did you get
go
the
out
knoll?
got
Did
a
you get
couple
him?
of them.
Did you get him back?
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
nice.
more than that. He didn't come out with a head on his head.
Good.
Nice. That's an even trade. A hand for a head. Yeah.
And I came out 100 gold richer. So Great.
Very nice.
you listen. You should all think about trying to join
Doing what?
the Vale. It's good pay. Sure, they're a bunch of bastards, and
Yeah.
Marin individuals kind of rough, but the pay's good, and you could jumpstart adventuring. And next thing you know, you're in Rexentrum, getting job offers from the fucking Cobalt Soul or whatever. We can make good money.
Can't do it. I just can't do it. I hate them all. They're annoying.
I don't
I hate
trust
them.
him. Yeah. We got into a little bit of a scuffle earlier with them.
I get it. They're rough around the edges,
They
but
stepped on my book. And it's got like.
Yeah, you should have seen what he did to him though. It was put him
I
down.
really beat him up. I roughed him up, and Clay kind of watched. He had to pull me off.
Yeah, I sure did.
I would have killed him.
Well, Kyle, I'm happy for you making all this money. I am, but it's just not for me, man.
You know what? Every hero has his own journey. Mine just is with the Vale. I just got signed on for him today, so they
Congratulations.
allowed me in. I haven't got my sash yet, but they said they're going to deliver it tonight, so I'm excited.
Very nice.
I'd say just keep your wits about you, Kyle.
Yeah.
You're one of the good ones around here. Okay.
Whoa, what is that? He looks at you with
No,
his
it's-
half-orc face. What do you mean by
I
that?
meant, like, you're
What are you
one
trying
of-
to say?
out of the
Daryl, can I
people I've
stop him
met-
from speaking?
You're not with them.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, you're
Butch,
not like I like all orcs.
Butch,
I don't
just
have problem
stop.
with any of
Just quit talking. It's just.
Hey, listen. Hey, he puts a couple coins. Drinks are on me. Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
really cool. I'll
And-
take an orange juice.
And listen, maybe we can meet up in the morning, and I can get you in on the job. I'm
Hey.
part of the Vale now. I might be able to get you some coins.
Hey, well, that's where we're going in the morning anyway. So if we'll see what we can work out. All right.
I'll meet you right here, right after sunup. All right.
Oh yeah, for sure. I can tell.
Drinks are had. A merry night goes on. Darrow and Rufus, where does Darrow go to sleep?
He's for sure going to be alive.
Local gutter.
So, Darrow has rented the attic space of a fine older woman who lives alone.
Yeah.
Hell
Of course, the attic, it's not like really big. It's pretty small, but because Darrow is so short, it's like just a little bit above like his head height. So it's spacious enough. And he has like his own like ladder to kind of get up, and there's like a tiny little balcony ledge thing, so we can like crawl up there and get inside.
This is an older elven woman who's like middle-aged. You call her older. She's like middle-aged. Her kids just left not too long ago. Her name's Alina. And she's a very, very nice lady who runs a small little clinic, like a little apothecary where she does little wounds and stuff. And recently has been housing refugees that have been displaced by the war or have had their homes taken by the crown to be used for, whatever. And as well as the Iron Veil, whoever takes their home and stuff, refugees. And you sleep in the attic. As you enter in, she's sitting there next to the fireplace, and she's just going and reading through a book. As the door opens and you and Rufus enter in, she goes, "Oh, Darrow, you're home earlier than normal."
Yeah, Yeah, it's been a long day. He's gonna like keep walking, kind of like he's like mad or upset about something. He's just kind of like tired. He's gonna like slouch his way over to.
As you walk up the stairs, do you want to talk about it at all? You look a little.
No, it's fine. I'm just gonna get up to bed.
All right, as
Daryl,
you walk this path, it's just you're just following.
No
I
questions.
gotta stop him a little bit. I just grab his hand, grab his shoulder. I think she's concerned for you.
What is it?
She's concerned.
One minute. Who are you?
Hello, I'm Rufus.
It's Rufus.
Uh-huh. All right.
He's my new master.
Oh,
I found him on the street.
It's fine. That's fine.
It's okay. I'm sorry. It's okay if he stays with me for tonight.
That's fine. Please just don't bring other individuals in.
Well, I met 2 more friends. I think they're staying at the somewhere else. But if they like stop by, I mean, I kind of want to show them my room, but
Darrow. That's fine.
That's not fun. That's okay. Never forget it. Forget I said anything.
No, it's
Just
fine. Take
Rufus,
some bedding.
Okay. Well, I don't think he needs bedding.
Take some bedding and some pillows. There's food downstairs. I've had a
We already
really
ate.
long day.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
What does Rufus like see? Like what does the room look like? Is it like scattered?
This is like a very cozy little cottage home.
Mhm.
There's like a very small kitchen with a little pot of boiling food. There's like other pastries that are laid out, and then a very small little living room. There's a staircase that leads up, and then you see a little ladder descending from the top of the staircase. You assume that is where Darrow goes to the attic. And then there's another set of wide double doors with little window slits in them that open into a much larger back room that seems to be like a separate building. This is like an attached home to what is like a large, like, you know, like maybe it was an old church at some point and has been turned into a little refugee home. But you do see there's figures moving back there. And she kind of rubs her temples and just says, "It's fine, Darrow. Just take whatever they need, food or clothing or whatever. Listen, in the morning, you and I need to talk about some things, okay?"
What's going on?
It's nothing. Just don't worry about it. Get a good night's rest.
What do you want to talk about now? Because I gotta be up bright and early tomorrow. Gotta meet with my friends.
Okay.
So you can just take care of it now if you want. Unless you're busy. If you're busy, that's fine too. I can.
She slowly closes the book, puts it down, takes off her little reading glasses. I am probably going to have to shut down, close up this building. I'm going to be moving soon.
Okay.
I'm going to be leaving because we can't afford to be here anymore, Darrow, which means you won't have a home here anymore. The cost of living has gone up. The protection fee from the Veil, I can't afford it. And I'm going to have to leave. They came by earlier today and gave me the notice. They're taking the building as collateral. So I have a few days to pack up everything and head out. I'm hoping I can find somewhere to stay in Druvenlode. But I have some family there, but I'll be gone.
We can't have that. Don't you worry. Don't pack a single box I'll take care of it. How much money are we talking? Give me a number. Write it down. Don't even have to say it.
Okay, she writes it down. She just doesn't even like. She's just like, yep, that's how. Okay, writes it down. Do you want it, or do you want me to hide it? Like we let.
No,
like
I'll
we
take
like to. Okay, I could hide it.
No, it's
You
fine.
like finding things.
Yeah, I'm good at finding things. That's why I like.
You're very
Find
good at
things.
it. Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
As you look across the room, Rufus, you see there's a bunch of items that are like hidden in like the most obvious places, and they're still there. There's like a little piece of paper that's sticking out between two books. Obviously hasn't been taken. There's like. So as he says that, you know he's a liar. She hands you the paper. Well, this is how much would need covered. Oh, you open it right there. It says 160 gold pieces.
Well, that's a hefty sum. I didn't know it was this expensive.
It's for the next 4 months. They want paying forward.
Well, normally I get a few silver a day, but I'm sure if I save up, we can do something.
She lovingly, like a mother, smiles and says, I'm sure you will. Rufus, it was nice to meet you. I'm going to go to bed. Good night.
Pleasure.
Turns
Have
off
sweet
all the
dreams.
lights. Enters into another doorway that enters into her.
Is there like a fireplace, like fire going or anything?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess like wherever we're sitting, like I was kind of gonna sit there as she gets up and leaves. Just kind of like with the note in my hand. I'm gonna take and crumple it up and just toss it in the fire. And I'm gonna look at Rufus. We have to do this. 160 gold. We must save this place. It's the last thing I do.
Is that fucking Batman?
What?
Oh, okay.
All right, Rufus. Off to bed we go.
Mask.
I'm gonna walk over to the ladder. You know how to climb ladders, right?
Yes.
All right, you first.
Oh,
You first.
If he
okay.
falls on you, he will kill you. It's just metal.
You ascend the ladder. You described your little homestead up here in this dinky attic, Darrow.
So it's basically like straw roof. There's like a tiny little candle that I light as we enter up the stairs. So it's like very dimly lit, very dark, kind of hard to see. There's a single like bed made out of hay and like a really tattered kind of like bedding over top of it. There's one like small chest on the opposite side. It's like broken and there's like the wood's like rotted away. It's like falling apart. At the far end, there's like a stained glass window, circular, that kind of allows some of the street light coming in from candles and such. Yeah, not much to it. There's very, very, very little belongings up here.
As you all begin to settle down for your night's rest, after a day filled of mystery and questions, Yrossa's dark and dreary nature magnifies as night begins to overtake it. Out in the nighttime, as the moon begins to fly behind the cloud cover, a howl from a creature echoes through the night, followed swiftly by screams. Sleep takes all of you. You all gain the benefits of a long rest.
I sound like a baby.
Damn, I'm feeling good.
Oh, I still have that taste in my mouth, though. God damn.
Watch this shit, Clay.
Ah!
Delicious.
So yeah, you gain. You guys are all back to full hit points, and you restore any spell slots. Bright and early. What do you guys want to do?
Immediately as I get up, wake up Rufus, slide down the ladder. We grab whatever tiny little bits of breakfast that Elena has prepared. Then, like as I leave, I'm gonna look at Elena and just say, "I've got this," and then run out the door like
She's wearing an
a
apron.
hobbit going on an
There's
adventure.
There's like 5 or 6 other individuals there who are taking food, refugees wrapped in bandages and stuff, and she's feeding them breakfast. She goes, as she waves off, she goes, "Yes, just be careful," because she just puts her head down and holds it. Rufus, you see that as you are following Darrow.
I'm like running after him, but like straight. Like only my legs are moving.
No arms moving.
No arm movement.
It's just leg movement. His chest
Just
and body,
pure
like,
leg
are just
movement.
completely
And
emotionless.
a lean, a mean ass lean.
That's terrifying.
Clay and Butch, what are you guys doing as you wake up?
I'll go in my.
I'm gonna roll over him. Did you sleep well? I'm just kidding.
Last night was a dream.
Oh no, no! I was gonna say I'm gonna wake up and go bang on his door.
Oh,
Get him up.
He's already there.
If he,
You're
okay,
incredible last night.
Good morning.
if
Good
he-
morning, Butch.
If he does that, I'm gonna be in my room and say, "You can come in," and I would have been sketching in my book.
Okay.
Should I say what it is, or does it?
Whatever you want.
It was it would just be me sketching the altercation that happened yesterday between me
Clay.
and the dude who was stepping on my book, and it's me doing the clap, and it's titled "Butch the Courageous" or something like that.
I'm just banging on the door. Butch! Doof,
Hold
doof,
on.
doof, 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 doof.
All right.
He's penciling in his abs.
Boo, 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 boo.
JoJo pose.
Butch!
What? What do you want?
Let's go.
Is it
Damn.
even time when they said, like, is it about the time? That the-
Yeah, it's
the
almost
house-
sun up.
Okay.
Just a few. Yeah,
People
not
are
long.
still sleeping. Clay.
That's on them, man. Let's go.
All right. Let me grab my things.
Doof, 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 doof.
I'm leaving the door open. I'm just gonna walk in, look around, but all right, I have everything. Then go.
All right, let's go.
Don't carry much.
Where do you guys go?
We'll head
Blaze
down. We'll head down and see if I can see Kyle.
Perception check.
I have a feeling. Dude, let's go. +1, 19.
You see Clay. Or
Kyle.
you see Clay. Clay's
Son
right
of
there.
a
You see Kyle.
Clay!
What the fuck?
You see Kyle. He's down at a table. There's a full breakfast out in front of him. And he's just sitting there at the table, like just scratching his chin, looking at the table.
Uh-oh.
His back is to you.
I kind of walk up and say, "Good morning, Kyle."
Hey,
Goodness.
how's it going?
A little jumpy, man. What's going on?
Hey, you would have think you lost your other hand. Is
Just turn and look
it
at
was-
him.
It's just friendly banter.
No,
I
it's not. It's. I'm
It's all
sorry.
right.
I'm sorry about him, Kyle.
It-
I
it's
really
all
am.
good. I just didn't sleep too well last night.
What's going on?
Nothing, just bad sleep. You see, he's wearing his new sash.
Everything all right, man?
Yeah, everything's all good. That's right. I was gonna tell you guys to see if we can get you a job. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
possibly.
Nice get up, by the way. It looks pretty snazzy on you.
Thanks.
See, the thing is, we got that. What was his name? Butch Darren,
Who?
the dude with the robot.
Oh, the little guy?
Yeah.
Little person. I don't know what the correct terminology is. Yeah, I think it was Darrow. Darrow.
Yeah.
Darrow.
Yeah. I think we're doing a job with him. I don't think he gets along with the whole Iron Veil very well. So we might see what we can get worked out, and then if we can't, I'm gonna come find you. How's that sound?
Jesus Christ.
His grandpa's beating the fuck out of his head.
I'm gonna waste this old man.
Careful, old man.
Oh, round two.
I'm gonna play you a loot. I'm gonna play you a loot to death.
Round 2.
You thought that was done.
I knew instantly this is the last.
What's going on? Sorry, I was so distracted.
Even say it. Just say it again.
We have a guy named Darren or Darrow with us. I don't know if you've heard of him. But I don't think he gets along with the Iron Veil very well. So we might see if the Crown Guard will give us a hookup. And if not, I'll probably come find you so you can lead us to something.
No, that's probably better. Yeah, it's probably better. Yeah. You go ahead and do that.
Are you sure you're doing all right, man? What's going on? What happened?
Just bad sleep, you know? Good luck. And he stands up, throws a couple coins on the table, and walks out back up to the rooms upstairs.
All right, Kyle. We'll see you later, man.
He doesn't respond
Stay
at all.
safe. Are you good?
Okay, well, yeah, at the end there, Butch, what the fuck, man? Why would you say that to him?
Well, he looked. That's like looking at someone seeing him that sad. I'm just like, oh, he must have lost his other hand. You know what I mean?
Speak
That's
before
how
you
I
think,
would
man.
feel.
Speak before. Let's go, dude. Let's get.
He was already bothered by something else. It wasn't what I said.
Yeah, and I'm sure you made it way worse.
You leave the Silver Coin Tavern and exit outside. You all are going to meet in the middle of the Shattered Plaza at the job board area, right?
Yeah, just kind of in the area. I'll just be there looking out. Where are the boys at? Where's my robot friend and little dude?
Very quickly, you see sprinting through the plaza, Darrow, and then follow, like, literally, if it was an overhead shot, you would just see, like, people getting pushed out of the way as they come sprinting through. You see Clay and Butch are kind of posted up at a large kind of gazebo-like feature that sits at the middle of the plaza. They're sitting on one of the Clay's sitting on one of the banisters, looking out like an eagle, watching, and Butch is probably going through their book. You all group up in the middle.
Colin, could I possibly like you said the recruiting area for the Righteous Brand is near this place too?
No, for the Iron Veil.
Oh,
Wrong group.
sorry. Okay, yeah, I'd just be sitting there.
Okay, you all group back up.
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning,
Hello.
fellers.
Hello. How are you?
How are we feeling? Are we feeling strong today?
Stronger than ever.
Well, at least one of us is. Let's go see if we can find us some work. And I'll head towards like the Crown's Guard, whatever their area would be for job stuff.
Okay. You see, like, separated on the opposite sides. One is the Iron Tower, and the next is the Stocks, the Crown's Guard prison/military barracks. You see the Iron Veil area is full of people. There's Iron Veil members out there ripping stuff off, saying, "Yeah, I got the best one." Another escort mission. Fuck! And then you see like another guy saying, "Oh, I just gotta go collect chickens. Easy money." As you're walking past there, you guys enter at the Crown's Guard area where there's literally one dude out there who's like an old ass man, but he's wearing like armor and he's got his hair back in like a swath. He's got like that old man white puff at the top, you know? And he's like looking at, there's literally two papers there and he's just trying to decide between the two.
I'll walk up behind him like, how they looking today?
What? What'd you say?
I said, how are they looking today?
Hello, young sir.
Daryl's gonna run up and jump up and grab both of them off the thing.
That's what I get.
Sorry,
Good luck.
mister.
It's okay.
Well,
Good luck with those.
we
And he
don't even
starts
know-
to shuffle away.
No.
Wait.
Do any of you guys have manners? It's kind of crazy. What's going on?
Daryl, that was rude as hell. I would never.
Daryl, give me those. What do they even say?
There are two bounties. The first one is a hit that has been put out. There's a monster prowling along the Haven Path Road, which is the northern road out of Yrossa. There appears to be some large beast that is prowling out there. Threat levels for the Crown's Guard, like monster fighting, goes from 1 to 20. And they're expecting this beast is probably around a 15 or 16. The mission that you, Clay, and Butch did for the giant spiders outside, that was a level 2 mission, and it was pretty harrowing.
Barely got out of that one alive.
They just mark on the paper, threat level 15 monster encounter, prowling Haven Path Road, possible manticore, possible a chimera, question mark. The second one is a it is a job offer. Let's see. They need somebody to help wrangle pigs on the southern side of Yrossa. There's a bunch of pigs that need to be corralled, and it's going to pay 5 gold for a day's work.
How much gold is the other one?
The other one?
160.
10,000.
Guys,
I'll just.
Go ahead, Clay.
No, you sounded eager. What were you gonna say?
I wasn't anything. It was
You weren't gonna suggest that we do this, right?
I was gonna ask what your thoughts were.
Okay. Well, maybe we give the pig with hey, old man. Do you want this? You want to go get some pigs? And I'm gonna stick the other one back on the board. And we're like, well, it looks like we need to go check the other board.
The old man starts coming. Finally!
Don't hurt yourself.
He does a little, thank you. He runs off with the paper.
All right, bad news. We got to go help the douches. I'm not a big fan of that, but what do? You know?
You guys don't want to do the 10,000 gold one?
Let's think back a week ago, okay? What were me and you doing?
Drinking.
I mean, yes, but what was the main thing we did where we almost didn't have a good time?
The Hangover. Those are never fun.
Yeah, they suck. Let's go check the other board, guys. And then I started walking out.
I'm a whisper to Daryl. Daryl, if we do this mission, we can pay off that debt you have.
I know.
House.
Just 1 second. You see, there's 4 of us now.
Yeah.
And we have this guy. He seems pretty special. You know, maybe we could try it. I mean, 10,000 gold. We could retire off that, right?
I mean, that's a little low for someone of my caliber. Clay, what are your thoughts?
I have a question. Would you guys say that we're like maybe the strongest adventuring party in this town right now?
Now that I'm on board, I would say so.
I agree with him.
Have you,
I'm Darrow the Sparrow.
Darrow the Sparrow? I have a question. Have you actually ever been on an job?
Yes.
This? Okay.
Yes, definitely.
Can you name the last one that you did, just so I have an idea of what your skill set is?
There was a stray dog running about. Took care of that one pretty easily.
Kind of like this pig job, like stuff like that.
He's just killing the animals and bringing them back. Why he doesn't make any money?
Daryl, you were telling me about the rat infestation you cleared out.
Oh yeah, back home there was some rats.
Snap his back.
Took care of them as well.
Totally
Pretty easy if you ask me.
Okay. I can tell
look,
we're all.
They don't even know what it is. They don't even know what it is.
We're very eager to go kill and claim 10,000 gold. Listen, I'm right there with you. That sounds incredible, but how about we go check the other board and we weigh our options a little bit more, and then.
So you're saying we keep this flyer just in case?
No, we should leave it up there in case the old man or somebody else wants to do it. That's not fair to just take it and not do it. Then nobody knows, you know. And I'm sure no other party is at the same level as us, so it'll probably still be there later.
You're right. I'll smack it back up.
Wow, good work, Butch.
The old man's head snaps across the crowd.
Hey, back off, old man.
10,000 gold.
He calls you a slur. He calls you a slur for elves.
Jesus. Wow, he
What do you
didn't
mean-
seem like that.
What do you
He
mean
didn't seem
pointy
like
ears?
that kind of-
Calls
What do you
you a
mean
slur
pointy-
for
pointy
orthodoxy. He
I
calls
didn't
each of
think
you
it was
slurs.
that. That's crazy. That's horrible.
Old
I didn't
man,
think
I'll
that
put
old
you
man
in the
was like
ground.
that.
You
I'm
can
gonna break
fucking
his
try.
kneecaps.
Daryl, should I
Full
cut his
back.
neck?
I'll slit your fucking throat.
He's like a level 20 archmage.
Daryl, shall we forfeit his life?
What
What's
the
going-
fucking? What that rust bucket say? He
I
starts
think-
He starts taking off his armor. I didn't want to commit murder today. The fuckers need to learn.
Oh my, he's fucking buff as shit, guys.
He's ripped. He's ripped underneath. Come on,
Oh my, I think you
Step
could
up.
do this one.
give me the pig bounty. Give me the pig bounty. I'll let one of you live. Come on.
I'll let one of you live.
Oh, fuck.
Daryl, should we
I'm not
engage?
kidding.
Daryl, should we engage?
I'm walking
I
towards you
can't
guys.
breathe.
I'm gonna reach back up, grab the bounty off the wall, and kind of like
Give me that. He spits at you. Bitch. Don't ever come to this bounty board again.
Hey, old man,
for you.
you listen here, you old ass man.
I'm gonna cast Ice Knife.
Get your dirty hands off me.
Get those geriatric hands off that board. I'll fucking end your life today. You understand me?
Yeah, he will.
Let's do it then. Come on, throw the first punch. I won. All right, roll initiative.
we're dead.
Oh my. I cast Ice Knife.
Remember, Butch? Butch, remember what I told you yesterday? Stand up for yourself, buddy.
Yeah,
Watch and
this
learn.
old man's gonna fucking get it. Wants to run his fucking mouth.
Oh,
14.
Are we all rolling initiative?
Yeah, roll initiative.
Bro, why is this
This scary music
in it?
playing. God damn it.
Oh my god, 7. That was cracking me.
15.
I don't want to kill anybody today. Let's fucking do it.
He's like a level 15. He's got like 2 or 3 attacks.
17.
Well, at least I can fucking read, old man.
That's it, you little fucking beep! I'm gonna fucking take you and I'm gonna break your head and I'm gonna fucking beep!
Oh,
He rolled a 2.
oh my god. Oh, that killed me.
Okay. As a fight breaks out outside of the Crown's Guard's job bounty board over the pig bounty, the old man rips off his shirt and armor, and you see just old man ripped strength. His little coiffed of hair is up at the side. He's dropped his weapons, and he's straight arms up. Duke's coming at you. The first to react is Rufus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess I'll look
These are
over
beams.
at Darrow. Do we kill him?
Jesus.
Fuck him up.
Time to meet all your friends, old man.
Death. Okay. And
We're already in the grave, bitch. Who do you think put him there?
What do you think?
hand turns into a dagger. I go for his. I go for a dagger attack, I guess.
Okay.
16 to hit.
That misses. He takes it and grabs it under his elbow, and
16 misses, and he took off all his armor.
yep, he's a lie little motherfucker. Yeah.
Good luck,
All right.
boys.
And tell me when to stop. I'm gonna break each bone, and you tell me when you're done. And he just holds you in the elbow. Next up is Darrow.
Dude, his ass.
Oh, what
Dude,
should
this
I
is
do?
the college kids that we fucked up all over again. This is that all over again. We're gonna fuck up some old man and leave him to die.
You see, as he's taking all that shit off, he's got the craziest tattoos all over him. They make no sense.
He might kill us. Let's just be real here.
There's every symbol of every god on him.
Yeah, and some of them are crossed out. We don't know what that means.
Darrow's gonna run up to him and just try to tackle him.
Oh
Like he's
my
gonna
God.
grab onto his leg and just try to like
Oh
lift
my
him and like
God.
that's what he's going for. He's trying to tackle him, lift him, and just pile drive him into the ground.
All right, contested athletics. Go ahead and roll.
This old dude looks terrifying.
Athletics.
Come on,
That's
baby.
natural 20 for 24.
That's a natural 20 as well. For a 24.
Oh,
It's contested. You go up to
Rollies.
grab him, and he drops Rufus, and you just get locked with his hands. Come on, little fucking whippersnapper.
He's on the knee. He's on the knee.
He's calling you a
He's gonna
little,
need-
he's calling you a little
You want
Persian
him?
slur.
You want to meet the gods? All of them? Oh, you're about to. That's your turn. You're in a grapple stuck like that. Next up is Clay.
I'm gonna kind of break off, and I'll make my way around, like on the opposite side of him, and I'm going for another kidney shot.
All right, go. You got him flanked. Oh, I'm also gonna change the rules for advantage. Advantage is only gonna be a D4 you could add on top, not advantage.
That's cheating.
Or sorry, for flanking. For flanking.
Would I add anything to hit for like an
You had your
unarmed-
strength.
for like the bonus to hit?
Yeah. And the proficiency, I think.
Okay, so. No, that's only a 14.
Did you add your D4?
Yeah.
As you
rolled
go
very
to
bad.
go for the kidney punch, his foot comes up and catches your elbow and dissects you. Like, nobody comes from behind me, man.
Guys, we need to get out of here.
You're next. You're next, motherfucker. Drop the
What is
big
this?
bounty.
What is this dude's name?
All right, Butch, you're up next.
I'm going to fucking. I'm just gonna cast a firebolt at his ass. Hey, let my friends go!
You can fucking try. He's got fucking Darrow in a headlock. He's got the elbow wrapped around on Rufus's arm. He just kicked. He just kicked Clay's hand out from a punch.
Dude's an animal. Okay, so it's just firebolt is just a roll to hit, right?
Yeah.
Jesus. 9.
The firebolt comes up and he just dodges aside and he goes, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna see you burn. I'm gonna see you burn, boy.
Maybe
And
we
he's
should get out of here.
Drop the paper now.
Give me the big bounty.
Oh, now it's my turn."
You might
And
be able
he's
to
gonna-
just do the big bounty.
He's gonna take some attacks. First is gonna go. He's gonna do a kick as he kicks Clay's hand out of the way from the punch. He's going straight for a kick to the chest to you, Clay. That's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as he boom, kicks you in the chest.
Down.
He goes, "You're next, little one." And he's looking at you, Darrow.
Oh yeah,
That's
he's got 2 attacks. It's GG, boys.
That's a 14 to hit. That's a 14 to hit.
He's gonna cripple us.
That hits.
Okay, he's gonna headbutt you straight in the nose. That's for 4 points of bludgeoning damage. All right, who wants it next? Who wants it next? He's gonna use a key point for flurry of blows.
He's a monk.
Makes sense.
Another headbutt coming at Darrow. That's a 10 to hit.
That misses.
Another headbutt. You recover from the first one, dodging. He goes, his head's bleeding. He's like, "Your blood tastes good, boy." And he, the next attack, he's just gonna
Jesus.
release the grapple, and he's gonna go, "And your little friend's about to get it." He's coming for a haymaker on Rufus's dome.
What
Oh,
happened?
damn.
How many
That's an
attacks this
11 to
bitch
hit.
got?
Misses.
The next one comes. You kind of dodge out of the side, and he goes, "Oh, I love the taste of blood. Let's do this. Come on." That's his turn. Rufus, it's your turn.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus
This
Christ.
motherfucker's terrifying.
I'm hoping he just used all his key points in that one.
Who has the pig bounty?
I thought you did.
I thought he already had it. I thought he took it.
I don't know. I don't even know now.
You took the, I think Clay took the big one, and then you grabbed the other one thinking we would probably need it.
No, we
Fucking
put the big one back on the board because we're like,
Yeah, and then Darrow picked it back up.
Did he?
I'm gonna go for an Eldritch Blast right there.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Let's fucking do it. Let's try.
Okay. Maybe this hits a 17.
That just hits.
Ooh.
Roll for damage.
That's
I can't wait to feel how your bones taste. He's throwing out.
This old man's
Okay.
terrifying.
This man is okay. 5 points of force damage.
How does this look?
So the hand turns back to a hand, and they both come. All 3 fingers come in and create this little ball, this little pulsing force ball, and it just shoots out.
It hits the side of the old man's head, and he collapses to the ground. Unconscious, you would think.
I'm gonna cast Thunderclap.
No, hey, no. No.
He called me a pointy-eared freak.
We proved our point. We, I guess, kicked his ass.
He said some shit I can't even say to Darrow.
I walk over to Darrow and I'm like, "Master, are you okay?"
Just like blood still like pouring out of my nose, and like my forehead's like split open. Like, I think I'll be okay.
Just trying to like take some of that off.
Let's
You
put the
smeared
pig bounty
blood.
back on the board and let's get out of here.
Let's take the damn pig bounty.
We don't need the damn pig bounty.
Yeah, but I want this fucker to get it.
Why? He kind of deserves it.
Look what he did to Darrow. And the language.
Can I loot the old man's body?
Yeah.
No shot, dude.
Make me an investigation
I'm gonna
check.
look at my components for my spells. Do I have anything gross?
21.
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm looking for some garlic.
Investigation. You find on the old man. You find 2 gold pieces, 4 silver pieces, and about 30 little caramels wrapped up in like wax paper. One would say they're like, then they have writing on them that says like Werther's Originals.
Darrow, don't you take that man's money.
Master, we should probably move his body.
I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna take his stuff.
Come on, let's just go to the other side. Let's just check the other board. Leave him here.
Rufus grabs his arm, pulls him towards the board. So I can prop him up.
Old man.
I'm gonna go spit in his mouth.
I'm gonna kick dirt on him.
Because he spit at Darrow.
As you're like, you see all his stuff you're going through, you notice a couple things too, Darrow. You see this man, part of his clothing, you probably didn't see it as he ripped it off quick enough. He was a member of the Iron Veil. He had like a sash on. As you're moving him to the Crown's Guard job board, you see these weird like discolorations around his hips, like coming out. There's like these weird veins of dark black coming out, like a bruise almost crawling up, just like barely an inch above the hip. As you post him up on, as Rufus posts him up on the job board, and he just sits there like that.
I'll call out to Darrow. Darrow, come here.
What is it?
And then like I just full on just tear his pants out.
You see old man cock, and you see white pubes, and
What
you
are you
see
doing?
around his groin and going down his thighs, there are long streaks of like black veins that are running up, and then like they almost like seem to enter deeper into his body. Like they don't crawl up the skin. It's almost like they're really dark around the calves, and they get lighter as they crawl up, like they're going deeper into his organs.
Bad circulation. I've heard that happens when you get old.
Yeah, that looks like old man disease.
Are you sure that's what that is?
I'm not a doctor.
Can I possibly do a medicine check?
Yes, please.
Okay.
That's what was fucking going to him.
17.
You see on this old man, his muscles are still throbbing. There's something weird about like the musculature of this old man. He probably is like pretty fit and in shape, but there's like a next level. Like his muscles are still reacting like he's in the middle of like the most intense athletic session, even though he's unconscious. And it has something to do, you think, with this black marking. It's making him like aggressive, or like there's, some sort of something is what provoked this like insane fight urge in this man.
Racism. That's what provoked him.
Racism manifested.
Is there like one focal point where that darkness kind of starts, or is it just?
Yes.
Butthole,
You'll have to turn him over, so you have to look at his ass. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
100%. Rufus just flips his ass over.
On his right cheek, you see a bright, what now looks to be like a burn mark. And that is where those black markings seem to like fade to or expand out of. There's a big burn mark on this old man's right butt cheek. and it's in the shape of a square with a central circle in the middle. And Roof, you can all roll me a history check.
$13.
16.
Okay, Darrow. Yeah.
17.
You all recognize that the square has these little indentations in them that show there's some markings on whatever object burnt him, and they look very familiar to the markings on that strange pyramid item you found in that box yesterday.
Huh. I'm gonna take a look at
The screen goes white. the
You're
screen
finally
goes
awake.
white. Once again,
No.
energy expands out. And you all get hit. A flavor pierces through your mouth. Glacial freeze blue Gatorade goes
should do
through
this
your
more
mouth.
often.
You all get knocked unconscious once again, and you feel a connection,
God.
a bead of energy connecting the four of you together as your muscles immediately get invigorated and the magical potential in yourselves gets ignited. And with that, we'll end tonight's session once again as our group of four
I need to throw that fucking box
go
away.
unconscious.
bad.
I need to throw that box away. I was joking.
We just all passed out
Took
right
it
next to the
from me
naked old
somehow.
guy.
Next to the naked old man, next to the bounty boy.
He's looking over his face
Oh, fuck,
down.
that's gonna be interesting to deal with.
Oh, dude.
Ellen's gonna be so
5 hit
upset.
points knocked his ass out. Fucking-
Yeah,
He's
he
an
didn't have. He's an
example.
old man. He's an old man. It's another strange thing. It's a strange thing. That old man was very strong for some reason.
Tell me you didn't plan that from the beginning.
I didn't plan that from the beginning.
You
was
guys
exactly-
taking them all.
Talking shit.
That was.
Hey, you
so-
fucking.
You wanna fucking go? Alright, let's get down.
Let's get down.
They got
I keep wondering-
his tattoos. It is every symbol of the gods on them. Some of them are crossed out. Has he killed some of the gods?
There's
They all
some mystery
fight
behind this old man as well.
It's the second time
Me
we've
and
had to
figure out-
bully an old man.
Next time in the iron grip of Yrossa.
Whenever next time is.
Yeah, in 6 months.